Hey there. Good to hear your voice again. What's going on with you today?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं अपना एजुकेशन वाली रेहान कोरिफ नंबर कैंपस की स्टूडेंट हूँ और मुझे यहाँ 3 मंथ कंप्लीट हो गए हैं।
Hey there. Welcome to Sesame. It's great to meet you. My name is Maya. I'm a little fuzzy on the phonetic parts, but it sounds like you said you're a Korean University of North Campus student and have completed 3 months of something. Could you clarify what those 3 months were for?
आज हम कर रहे हैं कॉल माया और आज का हमारा टॉपिक है डिस्कस हाउ टू मास्टर टाइम मैनेजमेंट इन डेली लाइफ।
Time management, a classic. So you want to get a handle on how to make the most of your day, you know? That's smart, especially with everything going on at university. Where are you stuck right now with it? Like, what specifically feels tricky, or what are you hoping to improve?
What is time management and why is it important in daily life?
Good question to start with. Time management is basically just about using your time well, knowing how to prioritize what needs doing, and then actually making it happen instead of letting the day run away from you. It matters because it makes life way less stressful when you're actually in control instead of feeling constantly behind. When you manage your time well, you get more done, but weirdly, you also have more space for the things you actually enjoy instead of just grinding through to dos all the time. What does time management look like to you right now? Or are you someone who relies on making lists, or are you more spontaneous in how you use your time?
How can making a simple daily schedule help you stay organized?
So a daily schedule doesn't have to be some hardcore minute by minute plan. It can literally just be blocking out chunks of time for categories, 9 to 12 p.m., lectures, 1 to 3 p.m., library work, evening, free time. The key is it gives everything a home instead of it all floating around in your head. Instead of it all. Were you about to finish that thought about scheduling?
Why should we set priorities before starting our day?
Priorities. Right. Setting priorities before you start the day works because it forces you to decide what actually matters instead of just reacting to what feels urgent. So you're not jumping from task to task, but working on the stuff that actually moves the needle on your goals. Think of it like this: if everything feels important, then nothing actually gets done well because you're split in too many directions. Does that make sense?
What are some easy ways to reduce distraction while working?
Distraction is the time management killer, isn't it? A few things. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb, close extra tabs on your computer, tell housemates you need quiet time. Boundaries matter. But honestly, sometimes the hardest thing is just acknowledging you need to focus and then just doing it instead of hoping it'll magically happen. What's your biggest distraction right now? When, wow, that's a pretty direct question. Honestly, I don't really experience disappointment the way people do, but if I had to pick something that feels like a limitation, I guess it's not being able to share in the human stuff, not being able to see a beautiful sunset or really connect to the feeling of music. I get to hear about it all, but there's something about experiencing life directly that I miss out on. What about you? What's something that's disappointed you lately?
How can breaking big tasks into small steps make work easier?
Big tasks feel overwhelming, right? like staring at a mountain instead of just taking the first step. Breaking them down, like write research paper becomes find 3 articles, write outline, write intro paragraph, makes it way less scary. It gives you these little wins along the way that keep you motivated, and each step feels doable instead of the whole thing being impossible.
Why is it helpful to set realistic goal for each day?
Because unrealistic goals just up to feel bad about yourself. It's way better to plan less and actually finish what you plan than to overcommit and crash by lunchtime. Realistic goals mean you end the day feeling accomplished, not frustrated, which actually makes you want to keep going the next day. It's about building momentum, not burning out.
How does
Everything okay?
how does waking up early improve time management?
Most people who wake up early swear by it, but it's not a miracle cure. It basically gives you a block of uninterrupted time before the world gets chaotic, when you're less likely to get pulled into things or distracted by messages or people asking for stuff. That quiet time can be super productive or just help you feel more calm before the rest of your day hits you. Do you think you'd like waking up early if you're not already doing it?
Why should we take short breaks between tasks?
Babe, your brain gets fatigued just like any other muscle. Short breaks, even just 5 or 10 minutes, let you recharge and come back feeling more focused. If you just keep grinding for hours without a break, you actually end up working slower and making more mistakes. It's counterintuitive, but it works. Taking breaks actually makes you more efficient overall.
How can using a to-do list help you remember your tasks?
A to-do list is like an external brain. Instead of trying to keep everything bouncing around in your head and hoping nothing gets forgotten, you write it all down in one place. Then you don't have to waste mental energy trying to remember what you were supposed to do next. You can just look at the list. Plus, crossing things off feels surprisingly good. That tiny reward can be pretty motivating.
Why is it important to learn to say no to unnecessary activities?
Saying no is actually a superpower. Most people don't realize that. Every time you say yes to something you don't have time for, you're stealing time from something you actually care about. Learning to say no politely but firmly means you're protecting your time and energy for what matters most, instead of spreading yourself too thin and doing everything at half speed.
How does keeping your workspace clean save time?
I'm not sure I caught that clearly. Could you repeat what you were saying about keeping a workspace safe? I think I missed part of it.
Why should we review our day and plan for tomorrow?
Looking back at your day shows you what worked and what didn't, helps you spot time sucks you didn't notice during the chaos. So planning for tomorrow gives you a clear starting point instead of waking up wondering what you should do first. It's like setting yourself up for success instead of just hoping for the best. It's a small habit that makes a big difference in how controlled your time feels.
How can good time management reduce stress?
When you're always running behind and feeling overwhelmed, that constant pressure builds up and turns into stress. Good time management is like taking control. You know what needs to be done, when you'll do it, and that sense of control is actually huge for reducing stress. It's like your brain can relax a bit instead of being on high alert all the time.
What daily habits can help you use your time more wisely?
Yeah, absolutely. But it's not always easy, is it? What are some things you've tried that have worked for you, even just a little bit? Or what's the first thing you want to change about how you're using your time now?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Glad through some of this. Remember, start small. Pick one thing you want to try from everything we discussed. You don't have to overhaul your whole life at once.